Hi there. I wanted to talk with you today a little bit about how to get beyond your family and friends circle. First of all, why is that important? Well, it probably is obvious to most people, but if not, think about a bullseye. And in the center of the bullseye is you, okay? Then think of that next circle around that center. That's your family and friends, okay? And all of us start usually with our family and friends. We invite them to our kickoff party. We touch base with our family and friends to see who's interested in hosting. Most people can sell to family and friends for a few months because most of our family and friends don't mind ordering 2, 3, 4, or 5 times in order to get everything off their wish list. But then there comes a time when it's like, okay, family and friends have had enough. But think of the bullseye. It doesn't stop there. What's the next circle around family and friends? Those are acquaintances. And it's a much bigger circle, isn't it? And what's beyond acquaintances? The largest circle of all, the great beyond. Everybody else in the world, or at least in the country where we can sell, who have mouths and kitchens, families to feed. Okay, so you don't want to just get stuck here when there's a whole big circle out there. People say to me, oh my gosh, Karen, you've been in business like over 20 years. Aren't your family and friends like pampered chefed out? And I say, oh my gosh, yeah. My family and friends were pampered chefed out about 22 years ago. But I was very intentional about doing certain things in order to bridge to the great beyond. And I want to tell you something. It didn't take a lot of time. It took intention. It took thoughtfulness. Because when I started this business, I had a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a newborn who was a preemie and up around the clock. So I didn't have a lot of time or energy or even brain power to put into this business. But I was focused into certain areas in order to branch out. Okay, so that's what I want to talk to you today about. How to work with intention to branch out from your family and friends to the great beyond. First of all, if you are brand new, you haven't even done your kickoff party yet, then when you're inviting to your launch party, encourage and incentivize people you know to bring people you don't know. So let's say you're going to invite your mom to your virtual or your in-home kickoff party. You could say to your mom, my goal for this party is to get the word out to as many people as possible about my new business. Obviously, I know you. But what I'm wondering is, can you bring a few friends that I don't know yet or that I don't know well? You can tell them that you're going to be doing a drawing at your party. And just for coming, they'll get a ticket, but for every friend they bring that you didn't invite, that you don't know, you're going to give them 5 extra tickets. Now, this doesn't need to be a huge prize. Maybe you've got a duplicate of an item because, something came in your kit that you already own. Use that as a raffle. Don't have any duplicates? Go to the dollar store and put together a nice little gift basket of something. Or pick a Pamper Chef product that you can raffle off and just use a portion of your host rewards to pay for that raffle item. Because at your kickoff party, you're the host getting all the free products and the consultant earning all the commission. If you're not brand new, but it's been a while since you've done a party for your family and friends, do it now. At the time that I'm making this video, we've got new products coming out soon. So in a few weeks, we will have them. And you can then invite your family and friends over to see those products. And again, a ticket for coming, 5 tickets for every friend they bring, and do some kind of drawing. When you're brand new and you're working with those initial hosts who are your close family and friends, help them build a long invitation list. Tell them, explain the why behind it. When they know the why behind it, they're much more likely to get behind the idea. So you explain to them, I'd love for you to have the best party ever, and I'd love for myself to kind of expand my business beyond family and friends. So I'm not coming back to you every few months to say, want to have another party, or do you need anything else from Pampered Chef? So tell them, don't just invite the friends we have in common, but if this is a person who you don't work with, encourage them to invite their work friends that you don't know yet. If you don't know their family, encourage them to invite their family that you don't know yet. Help them expand that list. And you know what a really good habit is? At every single party, not just when you're new, but forever and ever, I do this. Bring a friend, get a free gift. I do it all the time, and I just give away a season's best recipe booklet. It's $1, but it's a brand new face coming into the party. Has to be an adult friend. Don't have season's best? Go to the dollar store, scoop up a bunch of little things. Just give out kitchen-y things or cooking things. Bring a friend, get a free gift. Doesn't have to cost you more than $1. Now, here's another idea that often goes unnoticed. It's free advertisement. Make sure that on your voice message, you mention Pampered Chef. Okay, you call my phone, you'll hear, hi, you've reached Karen Batty with the Pampered Chef. All right, so put that out there. You never know who might need something. The mechanic who was fixing my husband's car has ordered many things through Pampered Chef, because every time he calls to say the car's ready, he's reminded that, yeah, I'm a Pampered Chef consultant. Also, on Facebook, under employment, put Pampered Chef consultant and put it first. Not second, put it first so people see it. Because you can put your other employment there, but how are Facebook friends going to help that other employment, that other job? Probably not at all. But if they see Pampered Chef, they might need something and go, oh, I didn't know I had a friend who was a Pampered Chef consultant. Speaking of Facebook, there are many things that you can do on Facebook that's going to help you expand your business beyond family and friends. First, start a Facebook group for your customers if you haven't already. Every time you have a party, invite people to join it. If it's a virtual party, post the group right in there and say, hey, if you had fun and want to stay up to date on all things Pampered Chef, join my Facebook group for customers. Okay? You can also post that in events that you promote on Facebook. So I do a lot of in-home parties. We promote them on Facebook, and after the party, thanks to everybody who could make it. And, say, if you want to stay up to date on all things Pampered Chef, join my Facebook group. Another thing you can do is, I do this quarterly, I offer a drawing in my Facebook group. I tell them, hey guys, it's time for another giveaway. I'd love to expand the number of people in this Facebook group, because I'm going to be unveiling a great new special coming up. I'd love for as many people to hear about it as possible. So for every friend that you add to the group in the next 48 hours, I'm going to give you a ticket into a drawing for a free prize. Okay, and as they add people, it'll tell you who they were invited by, so that you can keep track of the points. Okay, so now people you know are going to bring in people you don't yet know. All right, and do that quarterly. Get in the habit of sending out new friend requests every single week. Take 10 minutes once a week, send out 10 new friend requests. You can look and see who attended parties and was really interactive, whether it was an in-home or a virtual party. Send them a friend request. You can look and see who Facebook says you might want to be friends with. Scroll through it. I've reconnected with a lot of my friends from high school this way. So, send out those friend requests, connect with the person when they accept your friend request, and don't just, start talking Pampered Chef, just connect with them. Ask them what's new, and then over time, after a couple of weeks, maybe invite them to join your Facebook group. Or if you are listening and hear something, a need, like, they're selling Girl Scout cookies, you could say, oh, by the way, I don't know if you know this, but I'm a Pampered Chef consultant. We offer fundraisers. Saw that your daughter's in Girl Scouts, wasn't sure if you might be looking for the Girl Scouts to earn their cooking badges and maybe make it a fundraiser. I'd love to talk with you more about this if you're interested. Another thing you can do on Facebook is join some Facebook groups that are non-pampered chef. If you are a new mom, join a couple of new mom Facebook groups. If you're a new grandmother, join a grandparents Facebook group. If you're a quilter, join a quilters group. We're all kind of cooks. You can join all kinds of cooking groups out there. Join 3 groups. And then when you join, post something of value to that group. Again, don't, start posting Pampered Chef right away. Get connected with these people. Post something of value to them, be of service, then scroll through, see what other people are posting and start making comments, something encouraging, answer questions that other people have posted, make connections. And once you've made a bit of a connection, send a friend request out to that person. After a few weeks, maybe add them to your Facebook group or look for a need that you might fill. They just got engaged. Oh my goodness, congratulations on your engagement. Hey, I'm not sure if you know this, I'm a Pampered Chef consultant, and we offer online wedding registry and bridal showers. Is this something you'd like to learn more about? You can also ask your current Facebook friends to post on their walls on your behalf. Maybe there's a great new special that Pampered Chef is offering for hosting or for signing on. Come up with a little blurb and reach out to 10 friends and say, would you mind posting this on your wall? I really want to get the word out as far and wide as possible. Okay, so there are some things you can do on Facebook. Next, customer care calls. Okay, every single person who purchases from you is a customer. And you can call them after they get their products. You can call them right after the show. You can call them 2 weeks later. You can call them 2 months later, whatever. Just reach out, and especially to the ones you don't know as well, reach out personally, make a phone call. Hey, I'm just touching base to make sure you're still enjoying your products and they're holding up well. Do you have any questions or concerns about the products you have? Most of them are going to be okay, A-okay with what they have. And then you can say, hey, while I have you on the phone, would you like to hear about some upcoming specials we've got going on with Pampered Chef? Sometimes they say, I'd love to, but I don't have time right now. And I say, hey, would you like me to message them to you, text them to you, email them to you? Oh, yeah. So you can do that. Or you can just tell them about it over the phone. If they say, yeah, I got time, tell them about what's coming up for hosting, and then say, what do you think about having a few friends over for a Death by Chocolate party, and taking advantage of this special? Would you like to hear what dates I have open? Okay. And then think out of the box. You can offer a referral bonus to people you know who refer you to people you don't know who have a party or join your team. If you're doing those customer care calls and the person isn't interested, they say, wow, that sounds like a great special, but yeah, I just can't take advantage of that right now. You can say, well, I offer a referral bonus. Make up a bonus. You could offer them $10 in free products at the party if the person hosts. So you can say, I offer this referral bonus. Do you know anybody who might be interested? What I could do is I can send you some information that you can forward to them. Or if you feel comfortable, you could start up a 3-way chat in Facebook, introduce me to that person, and I'll share the information with them. And I promise no pressure, just information. Okay? All right. Every time new products come out, host a no-buy party for your local customers. I do this every single time. So in February, the new products are coming out in March. In February, I'm doing a host and guest appreciation event in my home. This is a no-buy show. No purchasing going to happen here. This is just come over, see the new products, get your hands on them, taste test some new season recipes so I can figure out which ones I'm going to be making at my parties. And I always do some kind of drawing. Again, it's nothing huge, but it's go to the dollar store, get 4 or 5 things, put it in a basket, or something you have in your stash that you have a duplicate of, and do a drawing. Just for coming, they get a ticket, but you guessed it, for every friend they bring, 5 extra tickets. And then I offer bonuses for people who schedule parties in the first 2 weeks of the new season. Again, nothing huge. Maybe just bringing the ingredients for that party or other things from the dollar store or my stash. Do you know other people who are in direct sales? I bet you do. Contact people you know who sell other product lines and see if they want to do a combo show with you. You each invite people, so you're helping each other build beyond family and friends. Maybe you've got a friend who would love their product line. They've already hosted Pampered Chef. They don't need another Pampered Chef party, but they want to have that party, and vice versa. They're going to invite somebody who's their family and friends who's already hosted for them, but now they come to a Pampered Chef party and go, oh, gosh, I love Pampered Chef. I want to host one of these parties. If you don't know a lot of direct selling companies, do a post on Facebook and say, hey guys, who do you know that sells direct, who's in direct sales? I've got an idea and I want to do a combo thing with other direct sell people. So if you or someone you know is in direct sales, comment below and I'll be in touch. Okay. Out and about. Okay. Think about when you drive out of your house. Look around. Do you see people? Actually, me, I see a lot of trees until I get to the main street. Then I see more people. Okay. Think about everywhere you go. There are people who have to eat every single day and who have kitchens, and many of them have families. So you could go out and do a drawing. Okay, so you're going to take your survey slips and you're going to go out and about. Instead of just depositing through your phone or drive up, go into the bank. Let them know, hey, here's my deposit, or I need to count my change or whatever. Hey, I am a local Pamper Chef consultant, and I am doing a drawing to celebrate whatever. If it's February, Valentine's Day. If it's March, our new spring product line, or St. Patrick's Day, or whatever. Just pick something that's sort of close to the time frame that we're in, and say, it's free to enter my drawing. Would you like to enter it? So usually they're like, yeah, sure. And they fill out the slip, and I tell them, if you only want me to call you if you win, check off no. However, if you'd like information about any of the services I offer, let me know, and I'm happy to send you information in whatever way is easiest for you. It can be email, can be text, can be Facebook Messenger. Okay. Go to your hair salon. Don't just get your hairstylist to fill it out. Get your hairstylist to get everybody else to fill it out. Go to your kid's school. Who do you see in the pickup line? At the bus stop, or at if your kids are in after-school activities. If your kids are younger and in daycare, think of all those daycare people. Do you go to a yoga studio or a gym or a church? Just get everybody that you can to fill out these slips for a week. Send some into work with a spouse if you've got one, so that your spouse can get people to fill it out at work. Do you have a few BFFs that work in large places, like they work in a school or a hospital or just a large office? See if they'll take slips into work for you. Okay, just get everybody and anybody. And guys, I don't follow up with the no's, but I do follow up with the yeses and the maybes. I will send an email out to everybody who filled out a slip to say our winner was, just so they know there was actually a winner. And then I include a recipe that people would enjoy. If people didn't give me their email address, then they don't get it. But anyway, a drawing. What else do a logo drawing. Go out with your logo Pampered Chef gear, or a pin that says Pampered Chef, or a shirt that says Pampered Chef. And when people go, oh, Pampered Chef, you can say, oh my gosh, you get a free entry into my logo drawing. I do for everybody who sees and recognizes my logo, they get into my monthly drawing. You could be the winner this month. Out and about, you could do Pamper Business. Think about businesses that are in your area. Make some brownies or popcorn, bring it in with a catalog, introduce yourself. I started with the bank and my hair salon. Okay, and then I actually talked to the person in my salon about setting up there for a few hours at her busiest time, or at their busiest time. And she let me do that for free. After all, I supported her business by coming there, and I also referred some people to her who are getting their hair done by her. So guess what? She wanted to help me. Yeah, there were ways that she could say, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to help you in your business too. So think of other people's businesses that you support. Is there a realtor you know? Do you have a friend who's a realtor and you've referred people to them? Okay, go in the realtor's office. See if they want to buy closing gifts. See if anybody wants to have a party. See if you can just set up there for a few hours. Hairstylists, nail salon, dentists, and more. Yeah, you can make a quick lava cake in their microwave. Or instead of just showing up, you could say, hey, do you guys want to have a mystery host catalog party? Say everybody who orders, if it's enough to be a show, you all get your names in the drawing to be the host. Okay. Now, when you're out in social situations, okay, ask people you know, hey, what's new? They'll probably tell you what's new with them or what's not. Nothing much. How about you? Oh, did you hear? I've recently become a Pampered Chef consultant. I'm so excited. Okay, so mention Pampered Chef. Ask them what's new. They'll ask you. If you're in a social situation and you're chatting with someone you've never met before, ask them what they do for a living. They'll tell you, and then they'll say, how about you? And you know what? I don't care if you've got another job. You are a Pampered Chef business person first. Okay? So tell them, I'm a Pampered Chef consultant. Have you ever heard of us? Most of the time they go, oh my gosh, I love Pampered Chef. Oh my gosh, really? What's your favorite product? Start chatting it up with them. When's the last time you've seen a catalog? Oh, are you kidding? Oh my God, we've come out with so many new products since then. You know what? I'd love to send you a link, or I'd love to send you, a little news about our latest, hottest and greatest product. Think of ways to be of service to them, get their contact information so you could send them that link so they can see what's new. If they've never heard of Pampered Chef, oh my gosh, are you serious? Oh my God, we offer high quality kitchen tools through in-home cooking demonstrations and online shows. It is so much fun. Do you like to cook or are you avoiding cooking? Either way we can help you. Just get the conversation going. When you go to gatherings that have food, by all means, bring a dish to share, even if they tell you you don't have to. Do it anyway. Bring a Pampered Chef recipe in a Pampered Chef dish. Bring it on a piece of stoneware, in a rock crock, in whatever. Make sure it's Pampered Chef, okay? And then make sure you've got a bag in your car with anything people might want. Catalogs, hose packets, you name it. Recruiting information, whatever. Okay. Another great way, huge way to get beyond your family and friends is through fairs. Okay. Now, fair shifts can be, I can't think of the word. You want to get into more than one fair shift in a year because sometimes a fair is a wash because there's horrible weather that day, or the fair wasn't well advertised, and so there weren't that many people who came. So you want to get into a few different fair shifts. Now, our team, if you're in the New Hampshire area, we've got the Hopkinton Fair. Then Nancy on our team does the fair in New Boston. And we break this into shifts so that lots of people can take a shift. But you don't have to wait for those to roll around, especially if you don't live in our area. Just Google fairs and festivals in your area. Another place that you could set up is like a farmer's market, things like that. It's a great way to meet a lot of people local to you in a short period of time. Okay? So lots and lots and lots of ideas that I shared with you. And this is just what I came up with in 20 minutes when I was just jotting down what came to mind. I'm sure there were more out there. But what's really important is to be intentional, okay? Make these things a habit so that you get unstuck and you never get stuck again. So here are some things that I do. I take 10 minutes and send out friend requests. I used to do it each week. Now I do it each month. You can mark your calendar to do a drawing in your Facebook group once a quarter, okay? Be intentional about getting into 3 to 4 fair shifts a year. Take 15 minutes a week and do customer care calls. Maybe you can't call everybody, but you know what? Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. Figure out a pocket of time that you can dedicate to customer care calls and make it happen. Put it in your calendar to do a no-buy show every February before the new spring products come out, every August before the new fall products come out. If right now we're mid-season, come up with a reason to do a no-buy show. Can't think of one? Ask your director or post to your team, hey, I want to do a no-buy show. Who's got a good theme for this time of year? Do a monthly logo drawing. Logo drawing can be any time that you go out and about, but you can do a monthly survey slip drawing. Hey, I'm going to be doing a drawing to whatever. You can do them once a month. I do them about twice a year. But when I was building to get to the great beyond, I did it once a month. it was a Season's Best Recipe booklet. I could afford it. And it gave me an easy way to get into a conversation with others. During your full service checkout, at your in-home parties, and even at virtual parties, when you're doing a checkout with person, either over the phone or via Messenger, make it a habit to ask for referrals. Do a post in your shows, whether it's a virtual party, or at the end talking up referrals, or it's an in-home party. You can talk up referrals at your party when you're talking to your guests at the full service checkout. If your party was promoted on Facebook, then after the party, put a post in there about referrals. Because guys, guess what? I was a referral. Okay, you don't want to miss out on people like me who could be joining your team and hosting parties. So take a look at your week ahead. Pick out a few ideas. Plug in the times when you're going to do them. If you need to, get Siri to remind you, put a reminder in your phone, whatever you have to do. Don't expect huge things to happen overnight, but the cumulative effect of your efforts, not huge amounts of time, but small efforts in pockets of time with intention, swear to God, in a month from now, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days from now, huge difference, huge difference. If you have any questions or you need clarification about anything that you heard here, contact your director. Now, this is the one time when you're shooting darts, you want the big circles and not the center one. Go for it.